Hey everyone, so in our last video here we are going to talk about adverbs. Now adverbs modify verbs. They can modify adjectives. And they can also modify other adverbs by providing information about the following 7 things. So they can talk about manner. So some examples of adverbs here would be slowly, loudly, happily, I don't know. I thought sloppily, softly. You could do time, so that would be soon, now, lately, tomorrow. You could do place, which would be everywhere, upstairs, here, out. You can do degree, quite, almost, just, hardly. You can do frequency, which is rarely, daily, or seldom. You can do reason or purpose, therefore, consequently, hence, thus. Or you could do, lastly here, affirmation or negation, which would be certainly, surely, or never. I messed this up. Never, I think, is arguably the most common adverb. I don't even just arguably, but beware, if you're using generic adverbs like really or very, you are likely not using the best word. Was it very cold or was it freezing? Sometimes adverbs can lead to misunderstandings. Really funny could mean hysterical or strange. If he was overly dressed, was he ostentatious or more formal than necessary? And this right here is really not just the reason, but one of the main reasons why we are trying to understand these parts of speech so that we can start using our words more precisely or more clearly or more effectively and become better writers, and also understand why authors are using the words that they are using, right? I know that we can all write very cold. I know that you can do that. But freezing describes it in a much better way than very cold. I really like this. Really funny can be taken as you are the funniest person on the planet. You're so hysterical, or you're really funny, like you're strange, you're weird. I want nothing to do with you, right? This is very different. Like, people want to hang out with people that make them laugh. People don't want to hang around people that creep them out. If he was overly dressed, ostentatious is such a tough word, but is he more formal than he needs to be? Right? If he's overly dressed, like what does it mean? Okay. So ostentatious is basically like he was dressed, people are just dressed in a gaudily way or something like that. So like, for example, like just you really are trying to attract attention. Like, this is ostentatious. Sorry, using that way. That's ostentatious. All of this is really ostentatious. So like, which way are you dressed? Anyways, moving back to this. So if you find yourself needing an adverb to modify what you are saying, perhaps rethink the original word. Is there a better word you could use to describe the situation? Adverbs also have a comparative and superlative form. Okay. So very similar. Okay. One, add er, add est. Fast is runs faster, runs fastest. Often ending in ly. Use more before the adverb. Use most before the adverb. Carefully. So more carefully or most carefully. And if it's irregular, the form changes completely. So form changes completely. So well can become better. It can become best. Okay. Things to keep in mind. Use then after a comparative adverb to introduce the second thing being compared. So the truck moved slower than the car. The word the often comes before a superlative adverb. So among all the swimmers, she swims the most smoothly. All right. So we're going to, just like last time, we're going to pause and we're going to check our answers. I'm going to pause this video too. So just pause your video here, give yourself a chance, and then you're going to come up, you're going to unpause, and all of them are going to be there for you. So, and then you just check your answers. Okay, so here they are. So we have all these ly ones. These ly ones, as you know, we're either going to put more or most. Now, soon is a one syllable, so we add the er or the est. And then badly is tricky. It does end in ly, and it is 2 syllables, but it's irregular. So because it's irregular, we want to make worse or worse. Okay, so that is it for adverbs. Adverbs are the ones that we are going to work the least with, at least right now. I'd like to work with them if we have extra time, but for now, the main things I need to make sure we know is I definitely need to make sure we know pronoun, antecedent, agreement, and we'll definitely be working on that. But right now, we're really going to be hitting these adjectives. Okay, so we're going to have an adjective practice today, and then moving forward on Thursday or Friday, whenever you have me, we will be moving into understanding why adjectives are so important to our writing. And the more descriptive we are, enhances our writing. And again, I keep saying this word precise, but makes our writing more precise. Like we need to be able to, what we're thinking or what we want to say in our brain, we need to be able to put that down on paper. And it's hard. It's not easy. It's very, very difficult. But at this grade level is when we're starting to build towards being able to do that. We need to start being able to say things besides just like the food was bad. Well, what about it was bad? You need to be more descriptive. You need to explain what makes it so bad. Okay? So we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. We'll be working on it, especially with connotation coming up next soon and then figurative language coming up soon. All right. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.